guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, what I have for you today is another Christmas gingerbread DIY. I was going to do a decorate with me for Christmas in my kitchen, but as you all know, Hurricane Zeta came through. We didn't have that much damage. We did lose our power for a while, and it came on sooner than they anticipated that it would. And we did lose some shingles off of our roof. But other than that, we were very blessed. My heart goes out to everyone that was in the middle of that storm. You're definitely in our hearts and our prayers. I am so sorry. But we were in the process during the hurricane of getting out my Christmas stuff. And my husband ended up getting out 3 of my Christmas trees for me. He got out 2 for the dining room, that one and the one across from it. And then he got the one out inside right there in the kitchen. But the lights were flickering on and off, and the lights eventually went off while we were trying to find all my Christmas decor in the enclosed garage that we have. And I was able to find almost all of it. The wind was so intense, but I couldn't find it all. So what I thought I would do is just do a Christmas gingerbread DIY that I was going to do anyway. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Christmas gingerbread DIY. So let me show you what you'll need in case you want to make this DIY. You're going to need a candy cane Christmas lane sign from the Dollar Tree. When I saw that, I knew I was going to do something with it. And yes, I forgot to turn my mic on. This is called Hurricane Overload. So I'm doing a voiceover, okay? You'll also need some of this scrapbook paper. I got this at Hobby Lobby. When it's 4 for $1, that's when I get my paper. It's just beautiful candy canes. And then I picked up these gingerbread little ornaments from Walmart. I think they're so cute. I picked up 2 of the girls and 1 of the boys, and this is what I'm calling the boy, the one with the candy cane. But I think this is going to be such a sweet little DIY. Now you may need, I may use some of this My Little Christmas that we've been using for our gingerbread houses and trees and men. And then you may need like this Gorilla Glue. I really didn't like it when I did my advent calendar. So I don't know. I ended up, I'll tell you, using my glue gun. So you'll need a glue gun. And then you're going to need a pen or a pencil, a paper cutter, and some scissors. So let me get everything turned down and we'll get started with this gingerbread Christmas DIY for 2020. Okay, so here I'm telling you, which you can't hear now because I didn't turn my mic on, that if you hear anything, my husband's taking down our metal hurricane shutters, so they make a lot of noise, and he's going to go on the roof and try to fix some of our shingles. So I just love that. I think it's so cute. If you had 2 of these, you could butt them back to back, and that would be really cute. But I only had 1, and I wish I had had more. And I'm just placing this right here on my scrapbook paper, and I'm butting it up flush with the front. And I think it just makes it easier to cut it out if you do it that way. And then at first I used this pencil, but it made a wider line than what I wanted, so I ended up taking this pen and using it just to trace around the sign. And then I'm going to get my paper cutter. A lot of you have asked me where I got this paper cutter, and I picked it up at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. It wasn't that expensive. And I am going to start doing my planner videos again. It's been so wild with these storms and everything we've been through. It's been a mess. So then I'm showing you that I'm going to just glue this on the back. You could use Eileen's tacky glue if you wanted. You could use double-sided tape. But I ended up deciding to just use my glue gun, and I just put a very thin bead all the way around that. And then you just have to be careful, because when you put that paper on there, the minute it touches that hot glue, it is going to stick, okay? And just press it down. And now this looks good from the front or the back. I think I'm going to put this in my kitchen window, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I wanted to make sure that it looked good front or back. Here I'm telling you that I love this ribbon. I think it adds a lot to the little gingerbread ornaments from Walmart. So I decided, plus it hides that little hole, that I wanted to just take my hot glue, put some glue right there, and then pull that real taut and press that down. And I'm using my spatula so I don't burn my fingers. And then all you have to do is just cut off the excess like that. And then that looks nice and clean from the back, and it looks really cute from the front. I think that adds a lot to the front of that. So that's all I'm doing to all of them, is just putting a little bit of glue and then cutting off the excess of that ribbon. I just think these are precious. They are so cute and fun. And if you would see this DIY out, you would pay a lot of money for it, more than I have in it. It's a very economical and easy little Christmas DIY to do. Okay, so now all I have to do is just figure out where I want to put everything. Now I got two female gingerbreads, because one is for Maggie. We consider her our little baby, and one's me, and then I got that one for my husband. So all you have to do is just, I'm putting these up here to see where I want them, and you can measure them out. I typically just eyeball them, but you could measure them. You could use E6000 to put this together if you wanted, but I didn't. Now I'm just putting some hot glue right there on the bottom on the metal, and I'm placing it right there on the sign where I want it. And you know, this would even be cute just like that, with one on there offset. I think that's sweet. But I wanted to put all of them on there to represent our little family. And you can even stack these on top of each other to make like a little Christmas tree, like I've seen out, that's very pricey. You can stack them on each other's shoulders, but I didn't do that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on Daddy and put him right on the put him right on there. And this just makes such a sweet, whimsical, happy little gingerbread DIY. Now you can totally stop here if you want, and I think it is as sweet as it can be. Now this is what we have so far, and I'm showing it up to you close. How adorable that is. It looks like it came from Hobby Lobby if you look at it. Okay, now like I said, you can stop there, but I think I'm going to take this My Little Christmas candies that we picked up at Hobby Lobby, 50% off, and then we've been using them on our gingerbread men, our trees, and our houses. Now I'm going to get these lollipops. I wish that I had had 4 or 5, but I only had 3, okay? And I'm cutting the little hang tags off of them. And then I'm just deciding where I want to put this on here. I just think this adds an extra little sweet touch that just amps it up. Now you just pull those sticks right out, and you can't tell they were ever there. There is a little hole, but you can hide it. And then just figure out where you want to put it, and you could use any of the candies that we've been buying, but I just think it really adds a little bit of extra flair to this DIY. So I'm going to put it right behind the last gingerbread girl right there, and I'm snugging it in right behind her, and I think that's so cute. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the next one and put it right in the back there. And I really do think it adds an extra little pop to it. And I'm cutting off an extra little string that I missed. Okay, now this is what we have so far. Is that not adorable? I love that, okay? So, it looks like it belongs in a bakery, I think. Now, here I'm telling you, if you had more of those little suckers or lollipops, you could put them back there, but I don't have them. So I'm going to my gumdrops, and I'm seeing what colors that I want to use. And I tried a variety of colors, and I liked them. I thought they looked really pretty, and you could use any of the candies. You could use more than one gumdrop. You could put it far to the back. You could stagger it. But I finally ended up deciding that I liked the last two colors that I liked. I liked the green one, and then I liked the red one. It's like a pinkish red, but it's more red than pink. And I ended up just putting mine kind of back just a little bit. But you could put as many on there as you wanted. I think it just adds a sweet little touch to our gingerbread sign. And then I'm putting the green one on. Okay, and now I'm showing you, you could take this candy garland and string it on there, but I decided I didn't want to do it because I think sometimes less is more, and I thought that was a little much. So now we're going to take a look at how this turns out. Well, here it is. I love it. It's going to look so adorable in my gingerbread kitchen. I just think it is so beautiful, and it's a great addition if you're doing a gingerbread kitchen, and it's very inexpensive too. But I love how that turned out, and I'm showing it to you up close so you can see a better look, and it looks good from the back or the front. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you'd subscribe and become a member of our family. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell and set it to all so you won't miss an upload. So I will see you Monday for a Cricut DIY. It's going to be Christmas. I'm so excited. And then Tuesday, we are going to do my Christmas Decorate With Me kitchen series. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you all my gingerbread decor and ideas. So let me go get Maggie and let her say hi. Well, she wasn't asleep this time. I can't believe it. But I do want you to know she was so good during this hurricane. The wind was so loud, and she went to bed right under the covers between me and my husband, and you could hear the wind howling and whistling through our metal shutters. But she did not make one peep. She was out like a light, and she was precious. She was such a good girl. And I told Mom, and Mom said that Maggie thinks as long as she's with us, she's safe. But Maggie wants to say hi, and she loves you, and she hopes you have a wonderful day. Isn't that right, baby? So until next time, bye guys.